Uh, Before we jump in, a quick reminder, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe to the channel and tap that like button. It helps us more than a pizza delivery at a Pixar slumber party. Um, have you ever found yourself rewatching your favorite Pixar movies, only to wonder, are there some curious little patterns hidden behind those colorful adventures? It's almost as if Pixar's and playing a game of cinematic bingo, quietly dropping in their signature quirks movie after movie. Pixar quickly built its empire not just on box office wins, but on telling stories that tug hard at our feelings. Um, like, sure, every studio has ups and downs. Some people still haven't recovered from the good dinosaur, but even so, Pixar's magic just keeps pulling people back. And over the years, viewers started picking up on clever little habits. At first, Pixar's Easter eggs, like Boo playing with a Nemo toy in Monsters Inc., felt like secret treats. Fast forward a decade, and suddenly you needed Detective's Notebook to keep up with all the hidden gaps in a single film. And nobody leaves the theater with dry eyes. Remember those first few crushingly sweet minutes of Up? Pixar practically has a designated time in every movie purely for emotional wreckage. Sometimes so much so you might wonder if they're trying to set a world record for tears per minute. And I mean, tears also their super minute have been included out with, in most cases. Um, let's not forget the celebrity of secret cameos. John Ratzenberger, the unofficial mascot of Pixar, finds a way into almost every movie. Ham, Mach, Mustafa, the man's range is only matched by his commitment to showing up more often than your neighbor borrowing sugar. And central characters almost always grapple with being wrong. And gradually, everyone knows they're headed for a lesson. And Woody learns to share the stage with Buzz. Lightning McQueen discovers the joy of slower lanes. And Joe in Soul finds music isn't his only passion. It makes guessing the end less like a gamble, more like an inevitability. Pixar's villains nearly never suffer the final blow at the hero's hands. Instead, fate intervenes with a jet engine here, a mother bird there, or some unfortunate balloon cords. It's the universe doing the dirty work. Pixar heroes keep their moral hands clean, and villains seem to have the worst luck with household objects. Uh, if you came expecting fairy tale romance, you might notice Pixar prefers friendships, self discovery, or wild adventures to true love's kiss. Lightning and Sally, Woody and Bo, Linguini and Colette, uh, they're charming, but romance never hogs the spotlight. Characters are also talented at running from their problems. Woody, Carl, Joy, Merida, they could teach a course on avoidance, if not for always circling back to face the music by the final act. And then there's the legendary odd couple. Pixar adores pairing opposites. Woody and Buzz, Mike and Sully, Lightning and Mater. This buddy system never gets old. And frankly, the universe could use more friendships, like a neurotic clownfish and his forgetful pal. Pixar's bad guys rarely fall flat. They often make at least one decent point. even if their methods could use some serious workshopping. Stinky Pete, even Joy herself sometimes cross that line, reminding us that even villains can be complicated. Um, Movies wrap up with grand takeaways meant to stick with us after the credits roll. And whether it's Wally making us question our recycling habits or Turning Red diving into growing up, Pixar leans hard on profound endings, even if sometimes it feels like they're drifting away from the simplicity that first won us over. Um, as we say that. By the way, if hunting all those Easter eggs has you dizzy, just be glad Pixar hasn't hidden them in the popcorn yet. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,